In this case, hold that thought.
Oh, Deft. He's trying to hop his way out of here, but I don't know if he can. Has to flash the fat wall. Nice flash here from Vista. Stops the Voidseeker. Here comes Clid, though, as the flash comes in from Light and picks up that first blood. Light trying to sacrifice himself for more kills for his team. But Arthur getting so much value done with this. Olaf in the skirmish survives for so long as Ruler will eventually go down. Really showing the power of...
Yeah, that's all he's got.
Yeah, a lot of mobility too. BDD, this is a really awkward spot for him. He's going to take a massive axe to the back and flash over the wall.
No all-in advantage there in the top lane. That can be a very feisty matchup.
See an attempt at a trade down here on the bottom side. A lot of summoners down because of that Vista. He's hiding on bush right now. Looking for it, and that is a massive base breaker. Gonna try to get in there onto Ruler. No flash of... Oh, actually, he does have his flash. Cleansed prior. No damage coming out there from Haymaker.
It's not a great objective, and in fact, Life goes for it, and it's risky. Oh, no.
Man. Oh, and he... Why did he even flash that wall? There's nowhere to go. He's like, oh, wait,
I mean, it's an awkward situation for Life, because you're going to see the Solar player just totally dodge. Easy peasy.
Okay,
Arthur is here.
Yeah, Arthur's here. The smoke screen is good from Clid. And you can see just trying to poke it down as much as possible. Deft going to get ignited. In goes the Kaisa. The burst damage is huge, and a big dodge from Deft. The collateral damage just easy.
And Clid is still trying to make that the case. He's like, I'm looking for the much, much worse. Dropping onto an Olaf here with no minions, though, is this lull state. We're going to watch this once more. See the commitment in. Deft flashes, and then immediately is able to have a clean sidestep. He expects it to come at that angle. And he's still just a ways away. Nice steal here, by the way. And this teleport.
Come in, and this is going to be heavily forced. They're going to try to just dominate Light here, and you can see Gen G want nothing to do with it. Big taunt on a BDD who's just kind of out there in no man's land. As all
do, and it ends up being a really greedy rotation for Gen G. I liked it when I watched it happen at first, but
I think Deft might just be dead here. This huge collapse once again with the teleport coming in. They just want to get on top of this. Yep, there's going to be too much damage onto Deft. As tons of damage coming out onto Vista as he gets quad actually in the river. So
do that, you know. See an overextension. This is going to be Gen G's overextension here into the river. And you see Vista is just quick splash in, looks for the grab on the Light, and everyone collapses on top. Nothing that can be done. Chovy is here, gets a taunt as well onto BDD's rotation in. So, I mean, BDD feels like he has to come in to try to save his team, but he's walked in literally right next to a Galio. As this is just Deft out of position. Chovy comes in with the ult, and for some reason Deft decides to push forward here, which was definitely not the play. Ends up getting taken out here. BDD and Vista trying to peel is successful in saving our decided to back away with Ruler to clear the wave. It's going to give Monolith Esports an opportunity to get playing.
Positioning, but there's no follow-up here. Finally we get Vista in, but that was a little bit lackluster. Thankfully he's got Fate's Call. Makes the support look a little bit better. Spares the blushes, I suppose. Gen G still considering getting in here. A lot of abilities used on the side of Hanwha Life, so they really want to try to steal this one away. Scatter the Weak to push Chovy away as it comes down. We got a one-on-one on the bottom side as well. That looks like it's going the way of Morgan. In comes Gen G, as now Clid is alone in the pit, but he does that burst damage and flashes the wall. Great play and positioning from the side of Clid, as now Hanwha Life just on the run. See if Rascal gets crazy here. You can see he's thinking about it. He gets in. He's Zonya's trying to bait the enemy into the team, and now Ruler has a perfect position on the back line, trying to just shred through everybody. Only able to get one, though, as so many low health bars, and only a couple of kills going to go the way of Gen G.
On the engage for Hanwha Life is so difficult. As we see, once again, this is exact... I mean, this fight looks identical to the last one.
Yeah. Even with Chovy's going to come in from the top side.
Chovy's like, yo, I'm coming in.
Oh, okay, that's going to be a really nice smite here coming from Clid. And you can see they're just trying to go straight in there, trying to wombo combo down the front line. Here comes Morgan, no exhaust available. The damage not coming through this time around from Gen G, as the engage is quite nice. Lots of burst damage. There's the exhaust this time from the side of Hanwha Life. And I feel like they're not done with this fight just yet, our Gen G. They're thinking about this 4v5. In goes Rascal. They've got a lot of burst damage on the front lines, but have they gone too far? It looks like they have, in fact, as Ruler a little bit too late to the party here. Definitely not Kennon's, but he just doesn't have it in this game.
Yeah, wanted to play the bot lane more aggressively. That's going to cost them.
We'll see how it turns out for them as here comes Morgan again, just going to wombo combo the front line. Life is incredibly tanky, but is eventually going to go down. So they do take down the Leona, and now Hama Life thinking about a Baron.
Very decisive plays again from Hanalite Esports. They see an opportunity, they see blood in the water, and they go. And they're going to do it again here onto Clid. Going to force him to flash away. Guess didn't have his Gale Force available, but might have been.
Hanalite have no idea.
Yeah, Hanalite don't have any vision of this whatsoever.
Oh, man.
This is actually a disaster.
Oh, man. But let's see what they want to do as Clid in the pit once again is going to get the smite off. In goes Vista. Arthur trying to follow up here, but this time Gen.G looking to turn it around. Rascal gets into the back line. Deft incredibly low. Rascal still waiting for that moment. Doesn't really have it. He's going to try to wait and does Zhonya's eventually. In goes Vista trying to get that damage, but too much coming out of the graves now. And Hanma Life have fallen down like a stack of cards. Gen.G looks like they might just push to end.
I think they're definitely going to push to end. The back teleport here for Rascal, and they're going to shove this mid lane in. The death timers here, 30 seconds plus. There's no way to defend this. I think this goes back to, you know, this composition for Hanalite Esports is just too difficult to execute. And you can see it was almost cookie cutter. Every single fight they took around the Drake, with Trophy's trying to flank the taunts, and, you know, you see Rascal is just getting the better ends of things on the side. Besides that one time we saw Morgan have a really nice slicing Maelstrom on that Drake fight, it was just totally controlled.
괜찮아 이거 좋아 천천히 천천히 봐 천천히 나 갈리 보러 간다 야 갈리 완전 개피 천천히 보자 방에 천천히 봐 우리 앞라인 때리는 중
됐어?
나 풀도 있어
나 2큐 2초.
센트 노플 하나 천천히 가줘 죽었어 나이스
근데 뭔가 한겹
초반에
시네.
초반에 좀